you're like,
Summer's
"What's
not too bad.
this?"
Yeah, but I ordered from Amazon,
Mhm.
and yeah,
It just came.
yeah, and yeah, I was so happy that I took it with me because last year when I went to Italy, I barely used it.
Yeah.
It was significantly cooler last year than it was this year, so it was hot.
Yeah, I think today this summer is very hot because Shanghai is almost 40 degrees.
Exactly.
In the 20 days something.
Yeah, and but most of the places have air conditioning there.
Mhm. Yeah.
And in Italy, the like, old buildings, there are no air conditioning, so that was the tough part. Hotels, fine, stores, restaurants, that was good. And yeah,
How was the food there, though?
excellent.
Yeah.
The food was excellent. Yeah, so and everybody enjoyed that. Yeah.
Here's my.
Okay, but it's nice to be back, and yeah,
It's really chilly these days.
yeah. So and especially
You can
after
just
hot
put
weather.
to this. I
Yeah.
found like this little bookmark thing. Like it.
All right. See, I do see a couple of zeros here and there.
Yeah, because we had a lot going on the weekends. These couple.
Yeah, this was Sunday.
Yeah, my friend invited me over, so.
And then here's another zero right here.
We went on a road trip.
But overall, they're
With
not.
a friend who I met from like daycare. I haven't seen her in a while. Him in a while.
I
so
see.
We went to go see him. In the morning because it was a 3-hour drive, so we had to leave pretty early to get there.
So, but then there are not too many zeros, right? So let me see your theory.
Oh yeah, my theory. Here.
Next week,
I'm gonna be 15 minutes later than my normal Wednesday.
Right. Yeah.
Which is
today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. So next week we're starting our school year schedule.
Yeah, and that's my first day of school.
So 4:30 on Wednesdays. Yep. All right. Okay, so let me see a theory.
Yeah, my bus is gonna arrive later, so I guess.
And then your school starts on next week, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly on the day of our. Yeah.
I see, because the Bellevue School District is the following week.
Oh yeah, I have a friend who starts in September.
Yeah, so.
I feel like Mercer Island's one of them.
Earlier, and I think Issaquah School District also starts earlier.
Yeah. And we end school later, so I feel like we have a long.
I'm pretty sure it should be the same amount of days. So yeah, so maybe have some days off in between, like extra days. So 6 is the first one.
These are just copied in this paper.
Good. 6, 8, and 9. 8 is right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There are a couple of mistakes. Colorful. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
And this one is 6 because this is 2, then plus 4.
Oh,
so this one
that's 2. I thought 6. This was a 1E.
No, it's 1 and 2M. These are not 16. No.
Okay.
This one is right. 1, 2. This is not right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So quite a few mistakes. Yeah, half of them are incorrect. You see that? This is 2 counts plus 1 plus 1.
I thought this was 1 count.
What about this one? This is 1 count. Here's another count. Here's another one, and here's another one. So 4. Right. So you wrote 3. Okay. Let's see this part.
Oh, this one's 3.
Yeah. So you wrote 3, then you crossed it, and then you wrote 4. Right. So 3. Right. Right. So Next time will be 9. Oh, you already did 9. Yeah, exactly. So it's not B major, but rather B flat major. Because one of the flats, right? Because there is such thing as B major,
Yeah,
but it's.
I know B major is different. I forgot they were flat.
Okay. Okay. So 10. Well, 10 is very easy. Counting and time signature for all of this. Here I need to match.
Okay.
And here you just write down the length for each node. 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, like a phone number.
So you write the so this is the code, and then if you get it, you write it down here, and then you write it.
Yeah, it's super easy. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what this page is here. Because I think it belongs to. Okay, so just 10. Okay, very easy. Here it is. Today is August
20.
24. So did you practice today?
Yeah.
So starting from tomorrow. So tomorrow's Wednesday. Right?
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday. That's how I remembered how to spell Wednesday.
27. And then you also will have time to practice on the day of the lesson.
Yeah, I think. As long as my bus arrives, because I haven't changed school.
Alright, yes. So theory lesson 10.
10.
So you'll be going to a different school?
Yeah, it's still in the Mercer Island school district, but it's not the same school.
So is it farther away from?
Yeah, it's farther. It's in the south, and I took the bus.
And before that, you didn't need to take a bus?
Well, I still did take the bus, but if I could walk to school then, because all I have to do is to go straight, turn, and then I'm there.
Yeah.
It was a close walk. Now it's like
I see.
I'm gonna take half an hour now. I'm not walking anymore.
Okay, so let's start with exercise. We have 17 and 18, both by memory.
Yeah, they're both.
Okay, and then we're gonna go to our pieces.
Let's try Happy Farmer because I'm hoping able to finish it.
Okay, we'll see that. But let's start with exercise 17 and 18. Okay, both by memory. Yeah. So hand position, the usual stuff. Okay. So whenever you're ready. Significantly slower because we need to fix all those mistakes. There are so many. Incorrect notes. Some of them are pretty obvious. I mean, you play and I'm pretty sure that you could tell that it doesn't sound right. So we'll need to fix that. We need to. Also, staccatos were not short enough. Sometimes you were skipping staccatos. Also, when you play tata, can you reach an octave? No, you can't reach, right? So still kind of try to glide rather than, because what you do sometimes when we have this octave, you playing the first note just short, you can still glide to creating illusion of connecting the notes, right? But first of all, let's make sure we take care of the notes because it's just, and we need to talk about technique too, but let's start with that. And so I'm going to be putting today's date next to the incorrect notes. Okay.
Oh, I know. I accidentally.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Just play slower, and if I see something incorrect, I'll point it out. let's try it again. Don't play fast because the thing is that I don't know if we have any specific tempo. So you chose tempo that your muscles were unprepared for. So that's why there's no clear. So we don't want to play. Of course, you're not playing like this, but instead of kind of rolling the note. So the idea is we choose tempo usually. That tempo where we can hear every note clearly. Okay. So if you can't clearly hear every note, then this is too fast for you. Okay. So we lift and go into the key, all the way to the bottom of the key. Yes, and we don't need to do this way. So we're not helping with our wrist, we only relax. So our arm is just hanging, doing nothing. But our fingers lifting and go into the key. So lift into the key, lift into the key, lift and into the key, like this. You'll unload your shoulders. Arm is hanging, doing nothing, just hanging. Lift, sinking. Lift, sinking. Lift. Not using again. Let's try again. I need to remind you how to do that because we don't want to just play. It has to be correct. Lift, sinking. And of course it's hard to do in pinky. Lift, sinking. The thing is, if you bring your wrist too high, we can't really lift finger. Of course, we don't want to have our wrist too low, right? It has to be like a nice flat. Yes. Lift, one finger above everything, and then sinking. Lift, sinking. Lift. Can you lift higher? Like truly lift, because this is your chance to tell your fingers what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. Again. Lift, sinking, force. Force by itself doesn't work, so we have to have that. Yes, lift, sinking. Your wrist is too high, because the thing is the idea that we need to lift it above our, yes, and curve. Curve, yes. Lift and sink. Relax. Lift, sinking. That was good. Sinking could be better. Lift, sinking. Lift, sink in. Lift, sinking. Don't bring your elbow too high. Don't bring your wrist too high. Okay. So kind of remind yourself. Now combine this together and rum, bum, bum. And that's the idea, just in faster tempo. Look, okay, you already lost it. First of all, we do it. Don't make this about like just left hand. That's better. Try again. The thing is, everything is hanging totally loose. Yeah, like this. Loose, like absolutely loose. But fingers are marching around. No, you're not totally relaxed. Super loose. Kind of just spend time trying to feel that. That's good. Yeah, exactly. And of course, it's much harder to do it with these fingers, right? Because fourth finger is
just these two.
So, but that's the idea. So don't forget that, because otherwise, the whole purpose of playing these etudes of these studies are just we don't get any benefit, right? Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you're just playing some random notes with some random rhythm, and who knows what this is for. It's just a really if you're not getting anything out of this, then it's better probably not to play it at all, right? Think about it. Okay, so we have to get as much as possible from this. Okay, let's start again, and remember how to do that. The thing is, if you have your elbow sticking out, or if your wrist is high, you can put fingers, exactly. So it needs to be hanging. It's better. Go on. You forgot rest. You forgot another rest. Okay? And this is really a really short staccato. How to play staccato? Yeah. You have to really again. Start again. So did you practice one section at a time?
Not much.
And that's what quality is not there. And considering how much time you have from the last time I saw you to today, right? You have so much time.
I don't want to go.
Exactly. So that's just, remember, you choose the way you practice. If you play the way you just going over this, you're not going to accomplish much. You're going to stay with this etude for a very long time. We can't move on. Yeah, unless you provide really good quality. Look how many 820 I wrote today already on this part. This, you missed this rest. You played this note incorrectly. Okay, you missed this rest. You didn't play your staccato. Not to say that your technique at first wasn't that great. Okay, so, and that was just one section. Okay, let's try it again. So, okay, go ahead. You lifted too high. That's good. Good, very good. That's much better. There's no staccato. Can you start again from section 3? Right from section 3. So you don't need to go before. We'll come together. The first time you played it incorrectly. C, D, F sharp, A. 4 notes. C, D, F. C, D, F sharp, A. That's exactly my point. You should be able to start from any part. Okay, here we go. Quality really matters. Yeah. Go on. Start again from section 3. Left hand have 4 notes. C, D. Three note chord, B to G. Where's your lifting? Where's the lifting fingers? Again from section 4. Nice full fingers. Again. You forgot to play left hand notes. Yeah, to look at it. This is not fixed. You're playing incorrectly. Also here it has to be fourth finger. You see that? It's like with looking. Into the key. Where's your left hand? What is this now? The bottom one? Yes, exactly. It was marked by the way, it's not new. Okay. staccato. Yes. Okay, look at the poor quality on this one. It's pretty good. If you check how many 820s we see.
Add it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I see more than that. You missed those. Okay, it's of course this is not even. I don't think that I've ever seen anything like this in your playing. That many mistakes. How did it happen? I really don't know.
Wasn't this bad at
I'm pretty sure it was. Do you know how I know that? Because when we practice, if you don't do small sections. And then when was the last time you played with looking?
Today.
So you did play with looking by memory, right?
Yeah, I did play.
I wonder how did you miss those rests? How did you miss staccatos? How did you miss fingering notes? I mean, you name it. And then technique wasn't that great either. Right now, technique is getting better. But again, I have to remind you about that, right? So that the thing is, there's a reason why I have the sections. I'm not even going to check this because I know it's going to be just as bad as this is. Okay, I just want to move on and cover something else. It's just not right to be spending the whole lesson on one exercise. Yeah, and you have plenty of time to take care of that. Because you chose to play the whole thing, or that's why. And we've had this conversation before, right? That it's much more efficient and always much better quality if you play small sections. Okay. So this is number 17, right? 6 mistakes. Right? There's nothing I can write. And technique, hand position. Okay. So let's see how you're doing. 18 was the other one? Yeah. Right. Will you be able to spot the incorrect notes, or do you want me to mark that down for the rest of it?
What incorrect?
I mean, there were lots of incorrect notes on this part too. Like here you had some incorrect notes, and on this part also there were some incorrect notes.
I'll check them.
Okay, go ahead, play it from here. Just play, I'll mark it down. Start from section 5. Mm-hmm. Okay. I marked down some. Maybe there were more first time, maybe not. Okay. Rest. Incorrect notes. Incorrect note. There's no F sharp.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Staccato here. Forgot rest. Here we hold this note, and hold this note. Okay. All right. So if you count how many mistakes, that's a huge number, right? So 17 fixed mistakes. Okay. Let me hear. 18 is by memory, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Also, there are tons of incorrect fingering. So we are absolutely not supposed to change fingering when we're playing exercise because the different muscles are then engaged. Okay, so the fingering, because when we're playing our pieces, sometimes I change fingering. You notice that, right? So in pieces, it's okay if I feel like it's a better idea to change fingering, then we do that. When you change fingering, and generally when students changing fingering, that's not because of certain like purpose or because it's really inconvenient. Okay, what I call this oopsie. Okay, there should be no oopsie, like oops wrong finger, and you rearrange this fingering. You want to relearn it. I'm sorry to say that, but you have to really understand that we have to play things exactly the way they're written. We have freedom of changing things. Okay, well, pretend that you are composer and you wrote the music, right? And someone else is playing this music and changing notes. Would you be happy with that?
No.
No, right? You put. I mean, these are just exercises, right? But that's how it starts. Okay. We absolutely not supposed to change anything. Okay, play with it. Choose tempo where you can play things correctly. Both hands. Can you tell? Can you tell it doesn't sound right? Because usually our ear will tell us if it's incorrect. Okay, not always, but does it say E? Where can you start? Where are we good spot? Where? Where are we? I can't tell. Point it out. Okay. Are you sure? You're playing wrong notes and wrong fingers. That is not C for sure.
I said here.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
Okay. Yeah, but I would like you to start at least